Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of our York City Road to Glory save, where we take York from the Vanarama Conference North all the way to the Premier League and beyond. In today's episode in League 2 we've got a game coming up against Newport County in the league and then against Cheltenham. There may well be an FA Cup tie wedged in between these two. We will see when the schedule list updates shortly. So looking at the schedule list here, it does say that we've got Newport County coming up in the league, so certainly we'll be covering that game. It also says that we've got Southport or Crewe in the second round of the FA Cup, so that's the game I'll be covering when that fixture gets updated. I'll take you through what's been going on off camera since you were last with us. So you last saw, I think, the 6-0 amazing victory against AFC Wimbledon. Since then, I've been basically toying with tactics. I've been dropping all the downloaded tactics we used to get us into the league to start with, and been going with my own designed ones. So let's take a look at some of the highlights here. I think here we were still using our 4-4-2 at this stage, but basically 1-0 against Northampton, Jordan Cox scoring there. 4-2 it was against Morecambe. Good result. Navarro with a hat-trick. Let's watch the highlights here. We do seem to be conceding more than we did. I don't know if it's because Slicker is an inexperienced goalie or what, but Vieira's been playing well in training as well. Galbraith with his first goal for the club there. Excellent signing, Galbraith. Gray with the corner. Played it into Muscat. Muscat picks up. Plays it into Navarro, who scores his first goal there. Navarro has just been continuing to be tremendous. He is my favourite signing of this FM, I think, so far. Certainly on this save anyway. Navarro with a free kick. He just seems to do everything. He takes control. That's why I've given him the captaincy, even though he's not got the best leadership in the world. I think it's about 13 or something anyway, like most of his stats are. But yeah, conceded from the corner there. Stockton with the goal. So yeah, moving on to the next match then. The next match was in the Leasing Trophy group stage thingy. Was against Man United under 23s. Romani Smith, Medford Smith rather, scoring his first goal for the club. I think at this stage against Exeter here, we switched to our gang and press 4-2-3-1 system, and you can see it seems a little bit more solid defensively, which is good. So we'll watch the highlights here for you. Dyer, Vieira and Janeel Bennett back from injuries, back in the first team, or fighting for his first team place. So Dyer scores from a free kick there. We're excellent from set pieces. We always have been in all of our systems really. It's something I think is hell of important to highlight in your tactic, whatever your tactic may be. If you get sort of 25% of your goals from set pieces, you know you're doing very, very well indeed. So, moving on to the next match. Stop pressing the home button. Moving on to the next match then, that was Exeter. Swindon, it was 3-3. Viggers, Luca Navarro. Let's have a look at the Viggers goals here. He's signed a new contract. He was only on a short-term deal. I wanted to take a look at him. I've signed him up for a 2-year contract, I think, which is excellent news. Moore picks up Viggers on his left foot. He's left-footed as well, which helps in a two-man attack. Really, really useful to have. And as you saw there, he's very commanding up top. Oh, it looks like the rain's coming. Goodness me. Let me just close my windows here. Let me pause the game and close my window. That is heavy, heavy rain. We've been due rain, so I'm very, very excited to have it. Wow, everyone, the rain is really, really hammering it down. Electrical storm as well, thunder, lightning, all the caboodle. So I'm going to have to shut down my computer, I think, just to play it safe, because there are electrical storms forecast. Yeah, as I say, I'll shut down my computer. You won't notice anything, but I'll record when the weather's a little bit better for us. Well, that storm was brief, but very, very much needed. The rain was absolutely torrential. It was amazing. I went outside and had a look in the rain, as I do during a storm. However, We've got to press on because apparently the full storms will be hitting us here where I am in around a few hours. So I'd like to keep moving if I can with getting this episode done. So where were we? I showed you the Exeter game with goals from Dyer, Vieira and Janelle Bennett. In the Swindon game, Viggers scored a brace. Luca Navarro scored as well. Against Aldershot, it was 3-0. Important result for us, that one, I think, because Aldershot are a good side in the league. Let's watch the goals here. Matt Lowe scoring for us. Unfortunately for Lowe, he's a specialist at the flat winger, in a 4-4-2, flat 4-4-2, whereas with our shadow striker system, I'm playing with wingers higher up the pitch, if that makes sense. So he's developing nicely. I'm getting reports about him all the time from my coaches. But yeah, as I say, he may miss out if we continue with that system. So that was Aldershot. Good goals from the lads there. Bristol Rovers, it was 1-1. Luca Navarro scoring 1-0 against Carlisle. Milen Bars is getting a bit of run out in the side because I am playing this more advanced winger. That's a role he's really, really good at. He's got great attributes for that position. So as Kona as well, I'll show you as Kona in a little bit. He's the guy I picked up last season whose transfer had just been going on and on and on because he was 15, I think, when we signed him. We got the same with Lucas as well, so he'll be next year. But I think there's really, really good early signs from Escona. I think he's going to be absolutely spectacular for us in the shadow striker or advanced playmaker role. We are recording, yes we are. What's happening here? We're just showing the highlights. He's showing the full highlights of the game. I don't want that. Moving on. That was Woking. It was 2-0 Bars and then Marcel Lewis. Let's have a look at the goals here in the match. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me know about this showing the highlights. Do you get bored of the highlights? Do you like to see the goals? Do you like to see key goals? Let me know in the comments below. Bars scoring from a corner kick there. Wiggett, he's been getting a lot more game time. Really impressive development for Wiggett. Lewis scoring there for us. Moving on. It was 4-0 against Shrewsbury. I think it's Shrewsbury. My uncle lives there and he says it like Shrewsbury, so that's how I'll say it. Watch the goals here. 4-0. I know it's contentious. I think some people in Shrewsbury say it's Shrewsbury, so I'm not sure. Dyer plays it to Lewis. Again, Lewis getting more game time as the shadow striker position develops, rotating him and Azcona. Viggers, lovely goal from Viggers, again on his left foot. I really do like him a lot. I think he's going to be tremendous for us. Could be a championship level striker as far as I'm concerned. And Lewis with he's good at free kicks and corners and such. Lewis, I think could be a valuable member of the side. And then finally we had the most recent game of Southend. Isaac Christie Davis, Luca Navarro and Jordan Cox all scoring there. Let's watch the goals. So I'd like to thank all the content creators for their support, for their encouragement. It really, really is. It does mean a lot to me, you guys, to know that there are people out there watching the content. Hopefully as well, we're not just getting content creators watching, a few more other people watching the content, but it does mean an awful lot to me. Navarro scoring. Lewis plays it in. Cox scores from a Lewis free kick. Lots of goals from free kicks and corners. We always have been like that, to be fair, York City. Leaning forward again. You can see my hair has got all electrical storm because of the static in the air. But yeah, those are the highlights then. We'll move on from the screen here to the Newport County game. I will see you shortly when we do the team selection. So before we get to the game, I was going to show you in the in-betweeny bits some of the player progress that we have here. So I was going to show you, who was I going to show you? I was going to show you Azcona here. He's 17 This kid, he's excellent. I think just for a 17-year-old, absolutely tremendous. Goodness knows how he came up on our scout reports last season, but he did, and that was when he was only 16. That's why we've had to wait so long. But look at these attributes here, absolutely incredible, really, for a player of this level. I'd like a bit more pace and acceleration for him if he was playing in the shadow striker role, but I think he's fine as an advanced playmaker. At the moment, let's see what he's training. He's training his endurance at the moment. I'd like that improved, that physical side to his game, and I do that as well for players when they first come into the club, especially if they're young players first getting their game time. You know, I think training endurance is important. Let's have a look at Charlie Wiggett here. Charlie, very, very impressive, as I thought he would be. Outstanding, I think. His mentals are the most important thing about his play, although his physicals are nothing to be sniffed at. His mentals here, I think he really will be our club captain in the Championship. I'd be very, very surprised if he is, and that determination and flair are tremendous, really. As you can see, I'm working on his technicals. He'll be around the club till 2024. I was going to show you Viggers as well, Viggers' development. Again, he's signed up till 2023 now. Impressive development from Ryan Viggers. I'm training him in complete forward. He already knows the advanced forward role very well. I'm training him complete forward because that gives, I think, better rounded stats, attributes for strikers. I think that's my preferred way. Let me know in the comments if you do anything differently, if you train him maybe as a poacher, I don't know, but this is what I'm going with at the moment. So let's push on to the game itself now. So welcome back everybody to the day of the game and the team selection. As you can see, we've got a couple of knocks and problems here to sort out. I think I'm going to start with putting Janeel Bennett on there for low. Again, Janeel is not ideal in that role, but he'll do. I think I'm going to play as Kona because I want to show you how he's been developing, or how he looks on the pitch. Christy Davis has got a bit of a knock, so we can, oh yeah, Shenton or Galbraith are back, so that's absolutely fine. I think I'm going to pop Shelton on the bench here. Let me pop him on there for Norris. And we're going to put Dyer on for Moore. We're going to put Muscat on for Moore there. So hopefully that looks like a good lineup. So we've got Navarro. In fact, I'm going to change Navarro to a deep line forward on attack. Again, I don't like messing around with my my systems, my tactics too much, but I think this looks like it's fine to me. So Bennett over on the left as Kona and Cox, Navarro in deep lying forward, Galbraith is deep lying playmaker. In fact, what I'm going to do, because he's deep lying forward there, I'm going to put him as attacking midfielder on support. And Vieira box to box, tremendous again. Vieira just always so solid for me. I'm very happy with Vieira. Medford Smith at left back, Kalani, Wiggett and Dyer and Stevens at the back there. Slicker is still out with his injury, so let's proceed to the match here. So here we are then, everyone, in the dressing room itself. Let's hand over to assistant, see what he says. Yeah, he's motivated a few of them. Good job, Charlie. Midfield, I have faith in you. Attack, I have faith in you. So hopefully the changes that I tinkered to the tactic won't make too much of a difference, and we can still proceed serenely through the league. I do like this tactic. It gives me a bit more. The 4-4-2 is wonderful in the sense that it's very attacking and you always score a lot of goals, but it does lead to conceding a lot. This one I've developed seems a lot more solid and just a lot more solid of a tactic. Having said that, Toure picks up the ball, driving into our box, and Watkins scores there. Looks like I did the commentator's curse on that one. It's a little bit too fast for a live commentary. Need to get a goal back. You can see we're doing very well indeed. Played 20, 47 points. So I've got no worries if we have a loss here. I still think we'll be in the automatic promotion hunt for this season. And what we're going to be doing, I think, is just developing the youth prospects, the youth players that we've got, giving them a lot more game time, a lot more development. Very, very important to do that when you've got prospects that you really like the look of. Make sure they get game time in the first team. Oh, Bennett hits the post there. Unlucky Bennett. Bennett's done okay. He's been a little hampered with knocks and injuries. I wonder if he is an injury-prone sort of player. Bennett picks up. Lovely little back heel to Navarro. Navarro tries to play it in. Yeah, it's positive, not attacking. Let's go attacking and demand more. And they're focused after the demanding more. Demand more is always a go-to when you're behind in matches, I find. I would like an update on the shouts though in the next FM when it comes out. Let's do the half-time team talk. I expect to see a much better showing from you in the second half, and we'll start off the second half. They're going to make some changes, I think, in the early part of the second half. We'll leave it till the 60th. Here's Dyer with the throw in. Cox, Dyer, Navarro, unlucky Navarro. I think we'll bring on Viggers for Navarro, and maybe take out Bennett too. Got another free kick here though. Hopefully we can score. We are very good from free kicks. Cox plays it in. Galbraith was unable to connect with it. Galbraith picks it up again. Plays it in. Bennett over the bar. Unlucky from York there. We've had 24 shots and 9 on target, so we have been unlucky this match, I think. Let's go to tactics. Okay, what are we going to do here? We'll bring on Ryan Viggers for Navarro. Play him as advanced forward. We'll bring on Matt Lowe for Bennett here. As you can see, he's not fully comfortable with that position, but we're going to try and train him in there. Why are we on Jake Thomas? Galbraith, Torre tackling. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know as well. I'm still toying with this idea of going to daily content. I like the idea of it. Obviously, more content, better. Better daily content for everybody. I think it's a good idea, but I'm just not sure I'm at that stage yet, because it takes me so long to edit my videos these days. It takes me so long to edit my videos because I'm new that I'm not sure it would be such a good idea for daily content. That might put too much pressure on. So I think, like I say, we'll keep going as we're doing. It's really going to be a try and find out, kind of a method. I am not happy here. Tristan Abrahams scores, not Timmy Abrahams, who we're trying to bring in. Seems to be a lot of Abrahams around, so I am not happy at all with this. This is the worst result of the season so far, and it's with our new tactic here. Not great signs, but maybe we need more time to train in the tactic. I'll give it that excuse. Shenton for Galbraith. He's not had the best of games, Galbraith there. Yeah, concerning for us, I think, this. I'd like a much better result. I think I'm going to go back to our 4-4-2 next game. Free kick. Are we recording? Yes, we are. Good stuff. Cox hits the post. Viggers. Goodness me. Yeah, not so good, this result for us. But like I say, I mean, you can't win all of them. 2 losses in the whole season is not bad by anyone's standards. So overall, I'm still pleased. But that performance was disappointing indeed. So we'll go on now. We'll move on now. Onwards and upwards. We've got the FA Cup second round tie with Crewe to look forward to coming up next for you. Hello everybody and welcome back to the day of the game. FA Cup second round action for you now against Crewe Alexandra. So during the week, Lewis came to me and started complaining about lack of first team opportunity, which I thought was fair enough really. I mean, he is a very, very good player. I would like to give him more game time. So we are going to stick with our Shadow Striker system here. Hopefully we'll be able to get a result here, because I'd like a run in the FA Cup. It can really sort out your financial side of things. So we're going to go with Viggers up front, Low on the left, Lewis, and Bennett, Galbraith, Vieira, Medford Smith, Ercolani, Wiggett, Dyer, and Slicker is going to get his first game back for us after injury. As you can see here, our squad is so deep. I'd like to give this lad Casey a run out. I think he could be a good backup for Vieira, though his stats are going down. I'm wondering if I'm training him wrong. Hang on, I'm training him as box to box. Let's train him where he likes to be as Carolero, and we will see how that works out. So hopefully, like I say, we can get a result here. I'd love a deep run in the FA Cup. Let's go to the dressing room and give the team talk. Hand over to assistant. Seems motivated. I'll leave it there. Then that's fine. And kick off today's game. So yeah, like I say, I mean, I'd love a deep run in the FA Cup. It's not the end of the world if we go out, but I would like to stop the form from dropping off completely. In the early form where we had sort of 10, 11 games unbeaten in the league may well have been because of our 4-4-2 and because of, you know, the momentum we built from the promotion season. So hopefully that's not the case, and we can arrest that here. Galbraith back from international duty. Bennett playing in his preferred position on the right hand side. This was always going to be a problem with players coming to me and complaining, because our squad now is so big and we've got so many good options all over the pitch. Good save there by Slicker. So many good options all over the pitch. People weren't going to be getting enough game time for them. So as I say, it may well be that in the winter, in the January transfer, we might have to have a fire sale of some players. I'm looking at Ben Canis, for example, players like that who were good for us last season but just haven't been getting any game time this season. Not much happening for us in terms of highlights, but Crew are on the attack here with Kirk. Bennett tries to close him down. Ball over the top to NG. Name for that guy, NG. And Kirk almost scores there. Yeah, I'm a little bit wary of this. I don't like this. I may well go back to our 4-4-2 at half time. In fact, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do, because this is a little bit scary. I'm going to go attacking. Can't sit back and let them come on to us. Ercolani with a free kick. Plays it nicely into Galbraith. Ercolani over the top. Into Low. Low scores! Superb goal from Low. Excellent work from York there. Lovely build-up play from a free kick at the back. Let's watch this again. So Galbraith has it, plays it back to Ercolani, who has dinks a little ball over the top. NG can't close down properly, and Low puts it in the bottom right-hand side corner. Lovely goal from York. So that's alleviated some of my fears. Wonder if we could get another one. Yeah, I think this system is attacking. Does work with attacking on. Better by the looks of things. Vieira plays it into Dyer over on the right. Dyer swings across in. We are recording. Please say we are. Yes, we are. That's a relief. Bennett. Come on, York. More pressure. This is lovely from us. Wiggett. Galbraith, Bennett, Viggers, Lewis in the shadow striker. I'd like Lewis to get a goal, really cement his position there. Don't like players coming to complain to me generally, but I'm over the stage where I used to, what I used to do is find them or put them on the transfer list as soon as they came to complain, because to be fair, it's coded into the game to them. If you promise them too much game time, and don't deliver them that game time, then they've got every right, I think, to be angry and want game time. It's just how they respond sometimes to that little chat that you have. So we'll put Navarro on. I'm going to play Navarro's advance forward. Didn't like him in the deep line before. We're going to bring, I think, Cox on for Bennett, and we'll leave it like that. Lewis with a corner kick. Away by Crew. Back to Lewis, low. Already scored, don't forget, and closed down by Crew. Dyer. Lovely build-up play from us, a good approach play. Superb, really, if you think about where we were before. Hopefully, again, this leaning forward is not coming back in. I think I did it at the start of the video because I was reading. I think it's when I'm reading, stuff that's towards the bottom of the screen, I start to lean forward. Adelkin. Away by Wiggett. Right, I think that's it. I think I'm going to go for my 4-4-2. They've scored, and that's not ideal. So let's switch back to the 4-4-2. We'll take Lewis off for Gray, and hopefully we'll be able to get a goal back. I'm going to demand more when all the changes have taken place. I mean, it does happen. You do get spats of form, where form drops off. So you've got to somehow stop the rot, as it were. I mean, I suppose Crew, I think they're a League One side, aren't they? So it's not it's not a terrible result. Take them back to our ground. Roberts charging through. Oh, he's a bit fast, this Roberts. And slots it into the back of the net. Jordan Roberts with his 3rd goal of the season, so maybe that is that. Come on, York, let's get one back here before full time. I really would love a run in the FA Cup. I'm going to get creative to them. Fired up by the feedback here. That's Crew's body language, not ours. And Wiggett scores from a corner. Brilliant stuff. Come on, York. Want to take them back to our ground and turn them over, hopefully, there. So definitely, I'm going to keep with the attacking formations. That's what we've learnt today. No good at even positive formations. Slicker. Not been great, I don't think, since he's come back from the injury. Low. Over to Navarro. Navarro scores! It's 3-2. Looks like we're going through to the 3rd round of the FA Cup. Hopefully we can draw one of the big boys again in the FA Cup. Really would like a big draw in the 3rd round. McEachran. He was a go-to signing a couple of FMs ago from the Chelsea under 21s, I think. Navarro charging through. Come on, Navarro. Get your second. No. Closed down by Offord. Josh McEachran, I think it is. If that's the same player. Slicker plays out. Vieira. Box to box. Over to Low. Low! Scores for York. As if it was ever in doubt. Come on, guys. We're York City. We're on the charge. We're going up the leagues. We're going to be in League One next season, I hope. And we deserve a good deep run in the cup for the fans and the board, to reward the board for their loyalty. They've been letting me have increased staff, so I'd like to pay them back somehow, and I think an FA Cup run would go a long way towards doing that. Kirk plays it back. Whittle over the bar. 3 minutes to go here in the Crew. What is the Crew Stadium? Half time from the Crew Alexandra Stadium. Original that Crew. Corner. Gray. Kalani plays it into the keeper there. So that's a very, very pleasing result. It's always nice when you lose a game to bounce back in the way that we did. So let's take a look at the schedule list coming up, and we'll see when we'll be back to you. So, taking a look at the schedule here, it doesn't show us when the next round of the FA Cup is going to be. That's the match I think I'm going to show you next. So I suspect it probably is going to be around, maybe it might be earlier in December. In fact, let's just see if we go on for a day or so. If that 56k, that's excellent, excellent profit for us there. Let's just go on. Let's move on. FA Cup 3rd round draw there. Let's move on to the draw and see who we get. Oh, exciting! FA Cup 3rd. Is it the 3rd round that the big boys come into the equation? Let's have a look. I think it is, if I remember rightly. Usually around December that the Premier League teams get into the FA Cup, and the BBC goes all funny about the magic of the FA Cup. To be honest, I think it kind of I don't want to denigrate it at all. I do love the FA Cup, obviously, but I don't think it's as exciting as a Premier League weekend for sure, unless of course you support a low level side with a big team in the cup. So let's do the draw now. Didn't think I'd be doing this, but that should be fun. Mino Barr's injured. Hand over to assistant. Out for 5 to 6 days, that's okay. FA Cup third round draw, come on. Let's get to it. FA Cup third round draw. So we play Watford. Oh, I missed that. I clicked through. Oh dear, we could have had the tension of all that. What a disappointment, Webby. That was very stupid of you. However, we have got a Premier League side. We've got Watford in the FA Cup on Saturday, the 1st of January. So that is going to be the next game that we come back to you on, I feel. That is going to be stupendous for us. What an occasion for all of us. All of the fans of York City in this save to enjoy. So we're going to come back to you. We're going to do I think we'll do Watford and Exeter, I think. So we'll come back to you around that time. So an exciting way to end the episode there with a cup draw against Watford. Look forward to that opposition. Are they actually in the Premier League, Watford? Let's have a look. Did they get relegated? They're 15th in the Premier League. So excellent stuff. So exciting for us to draw a Premier League side in the FA Cup. That's the next game that we'll come back to. If you have enjoyed that episode, everybody, please leave a nice thumbs up down below. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. Have a lovely weekend, and I will see you next episode.